Hello, welcome to today's video. We are getting organized. It's a dead end. We've been living in this apartment for 2 years now, and I just feel like things are starting to not have a home, just get a little bit disheveled and disorganized, and I just want to go through all the spots in the house that I've gotten cluttered and just have things like thrown all over and misplaced, and try to get them reorganized, have everything have just a nice place to be in and just look a bit more aesthetic. I already fixed the fridge and the pantry a few weeks ago. They were just kind of driving me crazy, so I went through and got rid of things that were old and just kind of put everything back a lot nicer and neater. So those things are already done, but there's just a lot of things. My makeup, a lot of the bathroom stuff, like under the sink, in the linen closet, such a mess. Some of our like blankets and pillows, a lot of my hats, my jewelry, my camera equipment. My camera equipment is just like thrown around in a little bin right now. So I have a list here of just all the things so that I don't forget anything. I don't know how long this is going to take me, but let's just get going. We're going to be starting in the bathroom and then the closet, which is right over there. So this is the cabinets we're working with. A lot going on in here. You can't even see it all right now, but I'll show you. And then under the sink as well. So this is just the top part. It's kind of like all the medicine, and then I have some nail stuff. And then on the bottom, we've got towels, beach towels, hair, and extra makeup stuff. And then those are my hair tools. And then we have under the sink, which just looks absolutely atrocious right now. And this is my countertop organizer, which is also just crazy and has way too much stuff in it. And then in the closet, that's the blankets I'm talking about. Hats need to get cleaned up. I really should redo this again, but I'm probably not going to. And then over here on my dresser underneath my clothes is where I keep the jewelry organizer that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I think what I'm gonna do is go through, take everything out, see if there's anything I want to get rid of, or if I just don't need it in that particular spot, like especially the things on my countertops that are out to be seen. This is such a task. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared. We're just gonna start and see what happens. Okay, I've removed pretty much everything from under the sink besides the things that are actually still pretty well organized. There's a lot of like random stupid little things, like all these hair ties that I bought for Halloween, but I just feel bad getting rid of something that I've literally only used once, but also I've literally only used them once. Like these little, they're candy hair ties. I also have all of these little hair things that, I don't know, does anybody know how to wear these? I see them coming back all over TikTok and stuff, but like I can't figure them out. And do I really need this many of them? Probably not. Okay, I've gotten the underneath of the sink pretty well organized, I think. Got rid of a decent amount of stuff, and then I'm moving a few things probably over to the other cabinet. Now most things actually fit on all the shelves, and there's not as much just out hanging out in front. This little jar came in really handy. It originally had a bunch of beauty blenders in it. I'm gonna put those in a makeup bag, just like somewhere in the other cabinet. And then I put all of my extra hair ties and like hair things that I could fit in here, put them in here. So that cleaned that up real nice. Trying to make new towel shelves. I'm trying to do beach towels in the back, nice shower towels in the front, and then make this shelf more of like old towels and rags and stuff. Okay, that definitely works. Time to try to put all the medicine type stuff back on this shelf. So I've got this spinny little organizer, just has pain meds, bandages, cold, that kind of stuff in it. There's that one. And then this one is kind of like the allergy asthma bin. I used to have pretty bad asthma. I don't really anymore, but I have so many inhalers left over and I don't get rid of them just in case. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of an important thing to hold on to. So those two things alone fit so nice, and I really wish that that's all that had to go up there. But unfortunately, I have other things that wouldn't fit in the bins that I still have to fit up there. So we also really don't use like allergy and that kind of meds very often. So I could just shove that to the back, put this in the front here, and then put other things here. I think that's the best it's gonna get as far as having access to everything. At least I know where things are and I can see pretty much everything. Done with this shelf for now. On to the last one for the bathroom. Okay, I think I've got all the cabinets done now. The last thing to do is the countertop. So these are a couple products that are actually empty, but I really liked them. So I need to like take a picture of these and remember to order them again. We're gonna put these two things in my shower. This is a body oil and this is a lip scrub. I think I'll just use them more if they're actually in my shower. And then I already cleared everything out of here that I don't want in here. Now I just need to reorganize all this stuff. The bathroom is done finally. Oh my gosh, I actually love it. I think it looks so good and I just really hope we can keep it this way. Like, I hope that the way I organized it actually works long term. I rearranged the smallest little things so many times just to make it like perfect, and my goal was to have it so I could take everything out easily without messing anything else up, put it back just as easily, so that hopefully it stays this way. I don't know how things get so messy, but this looks so good. I have to show you the amount of garbage I got rid of. This is a full size like kitchen trash bag. I mean, you can clearly see that next to me. But this thing is like full just from the bathroom. I don't even understand how we had this much more stuff in here. That is so ridiculous. And I feel like I just cleaned this out not that long ago. But apparently I did not do a thorough job. I'm gonna tackle the closet next. I think that's gonna be super simple. I just have to kind of straighten things up. Okay. First things I'm gonna tackle are these bins. Like I said before, all of this bedding type stuff was in this bin before, and this bin is full of old bedding. Some things are so hard to get rid of because they're just like nostalgic. Like, these are from my old apartments. They might even be from undergrad in my dorm. This is a dead ant. I think I'm gonna keep the curtains for now still. Maybe one day in a house or something they could be useful. I just think they're so pretty. They're like flowy, white, beautiful. But I'm gonna try to get everything to fit into one bin instead of two. Is that another dead ant? We did have like an ant kind of infestation when we first moved in, and we got rid of them all. But I'm wondering if that's why these things have ants in them. All right, I think it's time for these pillows to go. I do like these satin pillowcases. Probably gonna throw away all the other ones because they're really old and they kind of just look gross. And then this needs to get tossed. I don't even know why I still have this. Okay, I wasn't able to get everything perfectly that I wanted to, but I did get it cleared up pretty nicely up here. Still have like the pillows out, but I got a lot of the bedding in the box. And then in the other gray box, I put the bag of like art stuff that was up here, so I was able to redo my hats a little bit nicer up there. Last thing I wanted to try to tackle from here was my jewelry. I'll redo it and maybe there'll be somewhere else I can think of to put it in a little bit more of an open space so I can actually like see my jewelry and use it on a regular basis. But the first step, I guess, is kind of just organizing it all. Okay, so I thought of probably the only solution to my jewelry problem, where my jewelry is just not visible, not accessible to me. So in our bedroom, we have this stand, and my plan was to kind of shift some stuff around in here and put the jewelry in the front. However, this is wider than the opening, but I figured out that I can take the individual, okay, it's really hard to do when I'm holding it, but I can take like the individual square rectangles out of the big box. So I think I'm gonna just put them in there. I don't know. And then my bracelet holder actually does fit in there. It's a lot narrower than this one. So I think if I can put that towards the back, at least then I'll be able to see everything. I truly cannot decide if I like this or absolutely hate it. It was so calming and pretty before, and now it just looks so busy. Okay, I figured it out. I think this looks so much better now. So I put that painting back in that side, and then I moved the little picture books, one there, and then the other book is back there. And I think it actually looks really cute now, and now I can see all my jewelry. The last thing we have to tackle is this drawer, which has a bunch of camera stuff and then just random stuff literally thrown in it. In here, literally kitchen napkins. As you can tell, this is kind of the drawer of my stuff that, like, if it doesn't have a place, this is where it ends up. So like, I got surf wax in here, my repair kit for my surfboard, some string or rope, literally a hanging shelf. I do think we should put these up because they're really cute, and we could set plants on it or something and put a little bit more color in this room because our walls are so bare in here. A bunch of GoPro stuff. It's mostly all camera stuff. So many cords that, like, what are they even to? I have no idea. They've been in here forever, and I've pretty much never needed them. So many cords. All right, I'll be back when I've sorted through this. I only got rid of a couple things that I'm actually throwing away, but I put like all accessories and GoPro accessories, camera, everything, put in this little bag. I did take out the hanging shelves. I just set them to the side, and I took the napkins out. But other than that, I think everything else is gonna go in, and I actually added some stuff to the pile too because I had other camera gear laying around. Like I've done with everything else, I want it to kind of be the best for accessibility. I think they're short. Finally done. It is 5:30 right now, and I started this at like 12 or 12:30 today, and I've barely taken a break. Like, I was doing this pretty much all the way through. I haven't even eaten lunch. It feels so good to have that done. Honestly, the most satisfying of all was the bathroom by far. There was just so much stuff, and to see how much I could get rid of it's still blowing my mind that I got rid of an entire garbage bag full of stuff from my bathroom. Now we'll see how long I can keep it this way. Of course, like I mentioned before, I did do the fridge and pantry a little bit ago. It was just kind of just like the bathroom is what those were looking like, with things just exploding everywhere and just not having their actual space. I do need to do more in the closet still. My closet kind of looks like a disaster, but that always happens just because I have so much clothes on top of the racks, and when I'm trying to get them down, things fall. And it's really just not that easy for me to reach up there, so things just never stay organized on the top shelves. But otherwise, the closet's not too bad. Just kind of getting everything to have a home again, reset, because like I said, when we first move in, it's like everything has its perfect spot, and it's so neat, but then over time, it just starts to get super messy. So just have everything like so organized and feel almost brand new again. It feels good just mentally to be in like a clean, really organized space. And maybe this can give you some inspiration if it's been a while since you've done the deep organizing. The deep cleaning is one thing, but the organizing of pulling everything out and trashing things, reconfiguring your space, all of that. That's like a different level in my mind. So maybe this will give you some inspiration to just reorganize, reconfigure, and make your house or apartment or wherever you live feel kind of new again. It really is just so satisfying. It made me feel so good. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, I hope you got some inspiration from it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.